Good morning, KU. I'm Keely McCormick.
And I'm Letty Kotu, and it's tax season right now.
That's right, it is tax season. Whenever this time rolls around, I tend to look at my dad and just let him handle that.
Which is very lucky for you. For all of us that are not as lucky, KU is going to be offering workshops Monday, Wednesday, Fridays throughout these 3 months, February, March, and April until the 18th. They're going to be for free at Beauty Computer Labs, and I know I'm going to be going to one of those for sure. They are really good life skills.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. That would be beneficial for me considering I have no idea how taxes work.
I'm the same boat as you. I have no idea whatsoever how to do them, but on a better note, we are doing great in basketball right now.
Yeah, we really are. We've been on a 4-game winning streak. The boys have been playing great. I know I've been getting a little nervous near the end of the game. They've been tugging on my heartstrings a little bit, but it's been really fun to watch.
It really has, but with the boys going with these crazy ends every game, I always get really hungry. And one of my favorite places here in Lawrence to take care of that hunger, it's definitely ramen bowls.
Yeah, and I got a chance to go out there and try some food and get some interviews, so let's check that out.
Hi, welcome to Ramen Bowls.
So Ramen Bowls has been here for about three and a half years. Tim and Chantel Grace, our owners, lived in Hawaii for a few years, and getting ramen at night was their date night. When they moved back to Kansas, which is where they're from, they were really sad that the ramen that they had in Hawaii, which is a huge thing there was nothing here besides the packages in the grocery store. So they learned how to make ramen and came back and started a ramen shop.
I think it's cool. I think there's nothing else really like this out here. Everything else is kind of, there's a lot of like Mexican restaurants, there's a lot of sushi places, there's a lot of like drive-through fast food, but there's nothing that I've experienced that's like this. I think it's kind of unique in Lawrence.
And Ramen Bowls has been stirring up something good that keeps the city of Lawrence rolling in.
Ramen Bowls and Lawrence were a match made for each other. We get so many students from the university ordering takeout to their dorms. We get a lot of international students wanting to come in and have a taste of home. And we also have a lot of people wanting to come out and experience something new.
That's really good.
We source all of our ingredients as locally as possible, with the sole exception being the seafood. It's kind of hard to get prawns in Kansas that are local. But our pork, our chicken, everything comes from as close as possible. We also make our noodles ourselves. Our miso and our tonkatsu noodles are made from scratch in the apartment behind us. So that really adds a level of freshness you don't get in a bag and box.
I would say that nothing's greasy. Everything comes, it feels fresh. Like, I don't feel guilty for ordering takeout when it's ramen bowls. Like, I feel like, wow, I'm doing my body some good today.
First thing that comes through is the ticket, and our sauté chef gets it and makes whatever proteins are on there. So they fry the tofu, they sauté the pork belly, they cook up the chicken. Next up, our noodle cook will drop the noodles and prepare the broth. We make all of our broths from scratch during the day. Everything's mixed together with the noodles soak up the broth, and then we top it with fresh toppings.
So I love that, like, whenever I come in here, like, the workers are so nice, like, really friendly, will help talk through the menu with you and what you want to order, and if you want to change things, they'll help you do that.
Alrighty, ladies, I got some spam musubi for you.
The decor in here is really nice. I just think it's like a really unique place, and like, it's a nice ambience to eat in.
As you can see, Ramen Bowls is the perfect place for good food, good company, and authentic ramen. For Good Morning KU, I'm Keely McCormick.
That looked so yummy. It definitely made me run ramen bowls.
Yeah, it was a great place, and I think it's a really great place for students to get a quick study snack or a sit-down meal.
But don't just go just yet to get your ramen bowls. Stay with us for our first interview of the day with Melanie.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Have a nice day. You too.
Welcome back. I'm Melanie Shaner, and I'm here with Jaclyn McCoy, Executive Director for this year's Rock Chalk Revue. I'm going to ask her a few questions about what Rock Chalk exactly is. So, first off, what is Rock Chalk Revue?
Well, Rock Chalk Revue is a philanthropic event where KU student living organizations get together and create a musical, and about 10 to 15 groups start in the first semester, and there's only 5 groups that make it in, performing it in the second semester at the Lead Center.
Okay, and what does your position as Executive Director entail?
Well, we work a lot with the groups. First semester, we work with the 10 to 15 groups trying to create a musical. It's about 25 minutes, and we work and help them through all of the kind of struggles that they may face and everything. And then second semester, we work every single day with all of the groups, and we go to their practices, and we make sure that everything's kind of running smoothly.
So it's a big commitment. So what do the proceeds go towards?
The proceeds go towards the Hawks That Built, or the House That Hawks Built. It's and as well as a Dream Maker Fund. So we try and work with a lot of different things in the community just to benefit it.
That's awesome. And is there like a theme for any of the shows, or is there like a theme every different year, or how does that work?
So yeah, the theme's different every year, and that's picked by the co-executive directors. And this year the theme is It Takes Two to Tango, but it changes every single year.
Okay, so can you tell us what some of the shows are then?
So this year there's the 5 shows. One of the shows is called Cut It Out. It's kind of about a hair salon. Another show is Rock Chalk Story, which is kind of about the science or the museum that's on campus here. And then there's Allen's Fieldhouse, and there's Infectious, and then there's What's the Scoop. So they're all really different. They're all about like ambiguous characters and things like that, but they're all awesome.
So there's a good variety there. So how much do they practice? I'm sure there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, they practice every single day. They start the first day that we're back from school, second semester, and it goes every single day until the show, which is on March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So every single day for an hour, and the weekends are an hour and a half.
Wow, that is a lot. So where is the show? So if we want to see it, where is it, and how do we get tickets?
So it's at the Lead Center, which is on West Campus, and you can get tickets by going to their website and clicking Buy Tickets and just looking for Rock Chalk Revue and picking either the Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
Okay. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Stay tuned, and after we return, Malik and Julia will be back with the news.
Welcome back. I'm Julia Peterson.
And I'm Malik Jackson. This is your Good Morning KU News Update. First, we follow up on a story we reported on last Tuesday. Eric Driscoll, the head football coach at Blue Valley, who suffered a brain aneurysm early last week, has passed away. Services were Saturday. In a social media post, his wife said, even in his passing, he is still giving to others through organ donation. Eric is survived by his wife and 2 daughters, and we will continue to pray for his friends and family.
Tensions are high in Barcelona this morning after police shot at a driver of a stolen truck loaded with butane gas. The man was taken into custody and no injuries have been reported. Authorities are reporting that the driver's motives were unclear and the investigations are continuing.
Far-right powerhouse and Breitbart senior editor Milo Yiannopoulos has been disinvited to the Conservative Political Action Conference after video surfaced of Milo seemingly condoning pedophilia. CPAC, who will also have Donald Trump speaking, quickly pulled the invitation as soon as the video surfaced. Mr. Yiannopoulos has released 2 separate statements defending himself. So far, the damage control hasn't worked, as he has also lost a book deal he just recently signed.
President Donald Trump announced that Army Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster will be his new National Security Advisor, replacing the dismissed Michael Flynn. McMaster is viewed as one of the Army's leading intellects and is a decorated combat veteran. Keith Kellogg, the acting National Security Advisor since Flynn's resignation, will remain as the Chief of Staff.
Now to something amazing happening here at KU. this weekend. The KU School of Law Legal Aid Clinic and Douglas County Aid Society will host a free clinic to help people who have been arrested or convicted of crimes and now face troubles getting employment, housing, and many other opportunities. The goal is to help some of these individuals get their records expunged. Always great to see things like that happening around us.
Yeah. Yesterday would have marked the 50th birthday of Kurt Cobain, the Nirvana frontman who died at age 27 in April 1994. Frances Bean Cobain, the late rocker's 24-year-old daughter, remembered her dad in a handwritten note she shared on social media, where she thanked him for giving her the gift of life and expressed her love and admiration for her father.
A teenage heartthrob from your parents' generation has announced that he is suffering from dementia. The Partridge Family star David Cassidy made the announcement after TMZ posted a video that showed him slurring his words and forgetting the lyrics in a recent performance. Cassidy is 66 years old.
Homes along 147th and Outlook in Overland Park, Kansas were evacuated Monday morning because of a gas leak. The Kansas Gas Services were on the scene working the incident and confirmed that the leak stopped by noon. There were 8 homes affected and no injuries were reported.
Burger King is buying Popeyes. The holding company for Burger King announced that it would be acquiring one of the fastest growing fast food companies for $1.8 billion. Wow, billion dollars. The 2 chain restaurants will continue to run independently.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. After the break, Katie will be back with your Tuesday sports update.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Katie Trigg here with your Good Morning KU Sports Update. The Jayhawks men's basketball team clinched a close win in Waco, Texas on Saturday against the Baylor Bears. This was the Jayhawks' second win against Baylor this year. The Jayhawks won 67-65, and the top scorers were Frank Mason with 23 points and Josh Jackson with 16. Also, Josh Jackson was named Big 12 Newcomer of the Week for the 6th time this season. The Jayhawks will take on TCU at Allen Fieldhouse tomorrow at 6 p.m. Kansas women's track and field set a new school record in the distance medley relay with a time of 11 minutes, 7 seconds, and 96 milliseconds at the Alex Wilson Invitational on Saturday. This puts the Jayhawks at a great position to qualify for the NCAA Indoor Championships. Following the women's new school record in the DMR, the men's track and field also broke a new school record in the 4x4 meter relay for the 2nd time this season with a time of 3 minutes, 5 seconds, and 57 milliseconds. They are now up to number 6 heading into Big 12 weekend. The men's baseball team will open up their home slate today against Omaha at 3 p.m. The Jayhawks are coming off 1 win against Citadel and 2 losses against Liberty and Rank, Virginia. The Jayhawks were up by 6 in the 6th inning against Virginia and gave up 9 runs to lose the game. So hopefully today's game will have better results. And that will wrap up today's sports update. Please keep watching, and Andrew will be back to tell us how long this great weather is going to last.
Welcome back. My name's Andrew, and we are taking a live look outside on Jayhawk Boulevard right now, a strong call. As you can see, all those people are laying out on the cinder blocks of Westco Beach, enjoying that nice sunshine that's going to be with us all throughout the day. And as you can see, they're in short sleeves and shorts, as that's going to be the temperature trend for the day. And as we move on to today's temperature, we can see that we are going to have a high of 72 degrees, which is great for all those people on West Coast still. They're going to be there all day, so you might even go out there yourself and enjoy that weather. And then it's going to be sunny all day with winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's going to be slight, but it's going to be a little breezy for you today. And then breaking down your day for you, we can see that at 11 a.m. it's going to be a high of 60 degrees. And then moving on into the 3 p.m. hour, it's going to be 72 degrees. And then moving on into the 5 p.m. hour, that temperature is going to start dropping and be 71. And then we're going to start decreasing as we move on into the rest of the evening tonight. And then looking at the overnight hours, we can see that our high temperature is going to be, or our low temperature is going to be 42 degrees, with some cloud cover starting to come in and that slight wind going to be in effect. So it's going to be an overall nice night, but you will need that light jacket. And then moving on into your Wednesday, the high temperature will be 76 degrees with that mostly sunny skies and that slight wind for you. And then breaking down the rest of the 5-day forecast, we can see that on Thursday, the temperature is going to start to decrease to a temperature of 67 degrees with a low of 41. And then on Friday, it's going to get even colder for us. So this weather that we're having right now, the spring weather, is something that we're not going to get to enjoy for much longer as we move on into this weekend, with the Friday temperature being 47 as the high and 26 as the low, moving on into the weekend where our high temperature will still be into the low 40s. So get out there, enjoy this week while you still can, the spring-like weather, and then prepare for this weekend and pull out that heavy coat as you might need it walking around campus. But other than that, that's all we have for Good Morning KU today. We thank you for watching, and we hope to see you right back here next Tuesday at 10 a.m.